Hey there, Ravens fan. Are you ready for some amazing news? You can celebrate because one of our key players in defense, Arthur Mallet, is back. After undergoing knee surgery and facing another small setback, he has returned to practice and is ready to hit the field again. His return could change a lot in our defense, and there's a lot of excitement about how the team will reorganize with him back. So, stick around until the end to understand the impact of this return and what else we can expect as the season progresses. Go Ravens! Arthur Mallet, one of the defensive players the Ravens rely on the most, is very close to getting back on the field after a long absence. He underwent knee surgery during training camp, which has kept him out of all the games so far. His recovery was going well, but right during his first practice back, he suffered a hamstring injury that further delayed the process. Now Mallet is finally back to training, and this is great news for the team, which needs his experience to strengthen the defense. With the deadline to activate Mallet approaching, the Ravens have until Wednesday to make this decision. The fact that he is already participating in practices shows that his recovery is on the right track, and everything indicates that he will be ready in time for the next game. This is big news because Mallet plays a crucial role in the defense as a nickel back, a key position in pass coverage. He knows how to close down opponents' options, and this could be exactly what the Ravens need. Now that he's ready to return, the team will need to reorganize its defense, which could significantly alter their playing style. Rookie Nate Wiggins has been playing on the outside, while Marlon Humphrey has primarily been in the slot. With Mallet returning to the nickel role, the Ravens will need to think carefully about how to distribute these players on the field to maximize their skills. These changes promise to shake up the defense, leading us to wonder how the organization between players will look. With Arthur Mallet back, the Ravens face an important decision in their defense. Nate Wiggins, the rookie, has been playing more on the outside, while Marlon Humphrey, who typically plays as an outside cornerback, has been moved to the slot. This shift happened because Mallet was out, and the Ravens needed to adjust. Now that Mallet is ready to take back his nickel position, will Humphrey return to the outside, or will Wiggins continue to gain ground on the team? Mallet's return could lead to a major reshuffle in the secondary since he is specialized in middle coverage, a critical area against quick and agile offenses. This also creates healthy competition among the players, forcing Coach John Harbaugh and his staff to choose the best combinations possible. Humphrey is versatile enough to play in various positions, but Wiggins is showing he has great potential and is taking full advantage of his opportunities. With these options available, the Ravens can create an even stronger and more flexible defense. The lingering question is what the best formation will be to face upcoming opponents, especially with other players returning from injury. Speaking of recoveries, some other important names are also returning to practice and could further bolster the team. In addition to Mallet, two other key players for the Ravens are in recovery and could return soon. Running back Rasheen Ali, who made his NFL debut in the victory against the Washington Commanders, only participated in special teams during that game. But now he is training in a limited capacity, showing signs of improvement in his ankle injury. Ali hasn't had the chance to shine on offense yet, but his return could add another piece to the Ravens' running game, which is already one of the team's main strengths. Another player returning is defensive tackle Broderick Washington. He missed the last game due to a knee injury, but like Ali, has been a limited participant in recent practices. Washington is crucial for the Ravens' defensive line, especially in stopping the opponent's running game. His presence in the middle of the defense helps close down gaps and pressure the quarterback, which could be vital in upcoming matchups, especially against powerful offenses. The expectation is that both Ali and Washington are close to returning to 100%, but the team still needs to monitor their progress in practice. Even with these good updates, the Ravens still have concerns about other key players who were unable to train, which could pose challenges in the next game. Speaking of which, some of the names absent from Thursday's practice might be missed in the upcoming match. Despite some good news about injuries, the Ravens are still facing issues with players who were unable to participate in practice. Malik Harrison, a linebacker who has been an important piece in the defense, did not train due to a groin injury, which is concerning. He had already missed the last game against the Commanders, and without him, the defense might lose some strength in the middle, especially in running situations. Another notable absence is Deontay Hardy, the wide receiver and return specialist, who also missed practice due to a knee injury. Hardy has been a threat in return plays, and without him, the Ravens could lose an important weapon on special teams. Additionally, defensive end Brent Urban did not participate in practice as he is dealing with an illness. Urban, who played limited minutes against the Commanders, is a solid presence on the defensive line, and his absence could weaken the team's defensive rotation. These absences could weigh heavily in the next game, as the Ravens face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football. The team will need to adjust its rotation and find suitable replacements, especially if these players cannot recover in time. Speaking of the matchup against the Buccaneers, this will be one of the biggest challenges of the season so far. The Ravens' next game will be crucial. They will face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football, a matchup that promises to be one of the most challenging of the season. The Buccaneers have a dangerous offense and a solid defense, which means the Ravens will need to be at their best to come away with a win. The good news is that some players, like Arthur Mallet, may be ready to return, but the absences of key names like Mallet and Deontay Hardy could complicate matters. Additionally, the Ravens' offense will need to be efficient to overcome the Buccaneers' defense. Lamar Jackson, who has been leading the team with great performances, needs the help of his wide receivers and running backs to keep the offense flowing. And of course, the Ravens' defense will have to adjust to handle the Buccaneers' aerial game, especially with the possible returns of Mallet and Broderick Washington, who can help contain the opposing attack. This game won't be easy, but a victory could give the Ravens the boost they need to stay strong this season. It will be a great opportunity to show that the team can overcome adversities, even with injuries. Now, we just have to wait and see how the Ravens prepare for this important showdown. Arthur Mallet's return to the Ravens is not just a personal victory for him, it's a significant boost for the entire team. His experience and skills are crucial, especially in the nickel position, where he can effectively shut down opposing receivers and provide vital support in pass coverage. The adjustments in the defensive lineup could lead to a more dynamic and resilient Ravens defense, better equipped to face the formidable offenses in the league. As the team prepares to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football, the stakes are high. With Mallet back in action, along with potential returns from other injured players like Broderick Washington and Rasheen Ali, the Ravens are poised to regain their competitive edge. However, the absences of Mallet and Deontay Hardy could pose challenges that need careful management. This upcoming game will be a true test of the Ravens' depth and versatility. How will the coaching staff utilize the available talent? Can they find the right balance between experience and youth to secure a victory against a tough opponent? I want to hear your thoughts on these questions. How do you think Mallet's presence will change the dynamic on the field? Share your opinions in the comments below, and let's rally behind our team as they aim for a strong performance in this critical matchup.